Hey everybody, it's Glenn back in this video with more toy hunting in London. This time I'm out in the London suburbs. And I'm actually back where I grew up at the Tesco's local to my parents' house, where their toy section's been converted to Toy Town. And curiously, instead of good old jolly Santa shimmying down the chimney, it's only bloomin' Wolverine! Perhaps delivering not gifts, but a warning to all those boys and girls inclined to be naughty and not nice.
Don't make me pop my claws.
They have Star Wars Black Series, and after the shock of Hamley's prices, suddenly £22 don't seem too bad. I'm actually surprised to see these on the shelf, as I didn't realise Tesco was stocking them. I guess back home my local Tesco's is just the lame duck of the chain. Oh look, sandwiched in here between all the Hasbro legit Star Wars goodies, Tesco be getting a bit bootleggy with these inverted commas lightsaber knockoff-ish light swords. That's going straight in my basket. I've now moved on to Toys R Us, which I'm embarrassed to say I'm actually excited to be in, probably for the first time since I was like 10 years old. And I say that as my local Toys R Us is in the same retail park as the Smiths and frankly losing the battle for hearts, minds and wallets, and it's been shrunk down to a tiny little store, so this is my first time being in a big bumper Toys R Us for ages. Speaking of big and bumper, they have the 6-inch scale Star Wars Black Series First Order Special Forces TIE Fighter for an equally big and bumper price tag of $169.99. Now if you want the TIE Fighter pilot, I believe it's coming out single carded minus the red stripes, so the TIE Fighter itself can stay on the shelves, buy the single carded one, some red paint and do it yourself. Checking out the Star Wars Galaxy Heroes, this Tauntaun's so cute. He comes packed with Han, ready to cut the Tauntaun open, gut it, and shove Luke in there. They also have a little Ewok village hut that comes with Wicket, and somehow Wicket defies possibility by being uglier than a Tauntaun. Ooh, I kind of want an Inquisitor lightsaber, but my money will be better spent perhaps on the Star Wars The Force Awakens Black Series Snowtrooper, which is an exclusive here at Toys R Us. I'm still trying not to go full in on The Force Awakens, but I'm a whore for a store exclusive. Now it's probably Doctor Who stuff that suffered the most from the shrinking of my local Toys R Us, but I do get a lot of requests in these toy hunting videos for Doctor Who goodies. Now here at this Toys R Us I can best fulfill those requests, as the shelves are stacked with Doctor Who stuff, including these cute Time Squad figures. Then up here, more collector focused with these action figures. The character options, it seems, have been dusting off their old molds. The 11th Doctor in a cowboy hat, Rose and K9. I can remember when this came out years ago, now priced at $14.99. Back then it was something like $6.99. How times changed. Oh, there's my dear sweet Clara, and then menacing above her, it's the Amy Pond. And then over here the 11th and 12th Doctors. Down here there's another 12th Doctor variant. Even Mr. Potato Head be jumping on the Doctor Who bandwagon, as are Funko, yet one of these things is not like the others. Moving on to Marvel, and I don't mind telling you, I am absolutely licking my lips for new Marvel Legends. I'm beginning to see pictures online of the Absorbing Man wave creeping out into a select few collectors' clutches. I'm terribly jealous. However, here it's the same old, although they are buy two get third free, which is a good deal. Ooh, this is the first time I'm seeing these in person. I'm guessing it's old news to a lot of you who have a regular size Toys R Us at your disposal. There's Iron Man and Nick Fury. I believe there's a third set with Black Widow and Cap. Ugh. There's a site you'll be familiar with if you've seen my 5 worst action figures of 2015. Checking out this Ultimate Spider-Man end cap, and we do have some Marvel Legends on the peg there. Let's see who we have. Black Cat front and center, and then hang on. When you really want that Wonder London style. I'd point it out to a member of staff, but they'd just plump it back on the shelf and hope some nearsighted grandma mistakenly buys it for her poor grandson. Guilty pleasure time, so don't judge me. I've been looking for the new Rhino, and there he is in this Webb Warriors 6-inch 5 POA line. You look, oh hang on, can you spot what's missing? What good is a rhino without his horn? Phew, I've managed to find one with horn intact. Wow, that nearsighted grandma's grandson is going to have a great Christmas with Wanda's cape and a hornless rhino. Checking out the wrestlers, and is this WrestleMania wave exclusive to Toys R Us here in the UK? Smiths usually stock everything wrestling, and I've never seen that there. Shawn Michaels, Cena, Hogan, and as same for these elites, Undertaker and Kane. I actually picked up this cane, ordered it from Amazon in the US ages ago. Never had time to show it off here on my channel. Then there's a 5-pack, well 4-pack, and then Cesaro in quarantine it seems. Over here there's Elite 38, and what else do we have up here? Oh, blimey, there's a straggler from the Builder Paul Bearer wave. That's an age old. We also have Elite 39, Damien Mizdow and Sting front and center. Behind Sting there's Dolph Ziggler. Behind him, who do we have? It's the British Bulldog, which I unboxed in the previous episode, a blind bag bonanza, ordered it from Amazon. And then we have the Godfather. Here's a little tempting. Up here, can you guess who the peg warmer of the wave is? Psycho Sid, bless him, is like 9 deep on this peg. And that Damien Sandow from the Builder Paul Bearer wave was the tip of the iceberg, as round the corner the pegs are still stacked with this stuff. Handy if you still want to build a Paul Bearer, although buyer beware, some people be real desperate for Paul Bearer's leg or whatever part Damien comes with. Judging by the shipping boxes down here, seems they have more wrestling action figures than they have peg space for. Not surprising with the likes of this Rey Mysterio and Daniel Bryan battle pack hogging up many a peg. Guess that's what happens when you combine two guys who ain't been on TV for an age. I'm going to end on a curious note here. I'm at Sainsbury's supermarket and seeing this Home Alone t-shirt. It's made by NECA, which seeing that is odd because they can't get their action figures into UK shops for love nor money. Anyway, to check out what are, in my opinion, the very best and worst action figures of 2015, click the video on the left. Alternatively, if you missed the previous 2 parts of my Toy Hunting in London series, click the video on the right to catch up on those. Now taking the time to answer some questions asked in the comments section of those videos. I get asked this quite a lot, but no, I don't own any Hot Toys, which is just a budgetary thing. If money was no object, I'd be snapping them up, but as it is, I'd rather buy 10 cheaper action figures than one more expensive one. And yes, I do watch some of Shartimus's videos. In fact, we're friends. We talk time to time on Facebook and whatnot. I have a feeling my answer might disappoint you, but no, I don't watch football, and I don't drink tea either. Shh, don't tell the Queen, she'll revoke my license to be British. But if it is of interest to you, both my brother and father are huge supporters of the Spurs. They go to all the games. You know, I do have both the Black Series and Elite Series Captain Phasmas, but with her being a bit of a flop in The Force Awakens, that's taken the wind out of the sails of my enthusiasm to do that comparison. But if I have the time, hopefully I'll get round to it. I would have to say that between Darth Maul and Greedo. You know what appealed to me about the Star Wars movies and toys since I was knee-high to an Ewok is all those crazy, outlandish character designs for the aliens that populate that galaxy. I'm talking your yak faces, your bib fortuners, your squid heads. I'd love to see characters like that in the Black Series, yet it seems Hasbro don't want to risk including niche individual characters like that. Instead, over time it seems they've gone more for the easy money option with Stormtroopers and Clone Troopers because they know there are a bunch of collectors out there who will army build the heck out of them. And I'll answer this question as it seems like you ask this in every video I upload. Maybe at some point I will. You know, sometimes I think some of you guys watch my videos and think I live in this action figure museum surrounded by every action figure ever made. I don't. So to do a project like a Carnage action figure evolution takes time and money for me to track down all the various action figures I would need to showcase. But hey, maybe at some point I'll open a PO box, so if you want to see specific content like that, you can help me out by sending action figures my way. Anyway, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you all for supporting me throughout 2015 by watching my videos. This is my very first video of 2016 now done and dusted, and I hope you continue to to watch and keep bringing all those thumbs up to all my videos throughout 2016. I hope you all have a happy new year, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.